That's the fun of it, I think, is being able to be your own, because there's different levels, or there's different definitions of success too.
Yeah.
Is
it happiness?
Right.
Is it happiness for you? Success? How do you measure it? Let's just start the podcast.
Yeah.
Hutch Connect, number 4, second segment.
Third segment. Yeah, we're on number 3 already.
We got Abby. We got Joey. I've spaced on your name.
Shaun.
I'm Shaun.
Yep.
We went and had...
Well, we had a Shane and a Shaun, so it's 2
I knew better
S's.
than that. All right, Shane, let's come back around to this. We'll get to your business in a minute, because right now I want to know, how do you measure happiness or success? What's the measure of success? Thank you, Kim. That's a tough one, isn't it?
It is a tough one.
And it's probably different for everybody.
I think it is.
I think it kind of goes with happiness.
I think that's the whole ball.
Yeah, I think.
Probably changes too. The older you get.
For me, it's all about my family, I think. And
yeah. Oh, there it is. Speaking of family, we got a wife in the studio. How big is
she's
your
been
family?
trying to tag along with me, seeing what I'm doing, checking up on me. I'm
keep an eye on.
Yeah. I'm currently
keep him in line.
I'm currently taking the entrepreneur class, Startup Hutch, and
okay.
She went with me last week, and hey, I want to see what's going on. You're gone all the time and doing your business thing, and I want to be involved. And
so
the last decision.
Well, the last podcast we were talking about that, about we're teams, and it's nice to have somebody to, if nothing else, complain to about stuff, about the business, right?
Yeah.
So, but it is nice to have somebody to lean on to, especially when you start to get frustrated, they can kind of bring you back down. And
well, first off, what's the name of your business and what do you do? And then we're going to jump back into that.
Yeah.
Okay. So the name of my business is Northgate Home Solutions.
Northgate Home Solutions.
Handyman service. And so I looked up the definition for handyman. It's a skilled maintenance professional responsible for a variety of repair, maintenance, and improvement tasks in residential and commercial properties.
Okay.
And that's a good definition of what we do.
That's what you do.
We are the true handyman. We don't get into the remodel and all the other
no job too
construction
small.
stuff. No job's too small, mostly, yeah.
Yeah, okay.
And
all the stuff that people put off all the time, right?
Right. All the stuff that people put off. And also we cater to property managers, investors, and realtors. And we also got into doing work for Stay Your Way, which is a aging in place.
There it is. So we talked about that a little bit with your wife before you got here. My mother is 84, and what a hardship to find somebody just to, fix the towel rack. I mean, it's a monumental effort for her.
Sure.
And to have somebody just on dial that can just come over that you trust and are comfortable with, that's a big part of it.
Yeah.
So how did you start this?
Well, actually, you had Ed on earlier.
Yes.
I kind of started with that. I also have another bit. It's Northgate Woodcrafters.
Okay.
So I kind of started with that about 3 years ago and figured, you know what, I'm not going to probably make a lot of money in this. And I was going to get into doing the same kind of furniture he's doing, and it just didn't go. And then I got the idea, you know what? I've been in the maintenance and building industry for a long time, and this is, I think, this is what people are kind of needing is somebody to come in and take care of those little things that the bigger companies just don't want to do.
Well, and the other interesting thing that we talked about too earlier was that you do it a little bit different, right, than the one-off calls. You have the maintenance program, which is it's an interesting model for a handyman service. Because it goes a lot along with some of these things. The maintenance, if you do the maintenance, then you don't have to hire somebody to do some of these bigger things, right? You can have somebody. It's an insurance policy essentially.
Yeah.
So what does that look like if I
So it's called the Home Solution Maintenance Program, and we have 3 tiers, and it starts out at just $35, and that's a complete inspection of your home, and you get a professional maintenance provider in your home every month for an hour at minimum, and then other things. We have a whole list of things that we provide for that you can choose from. Getting your condenser coil cleaned, or getting your exhaust fan in your bathroom serviced, or anything. Just there's.
So I have you on this retainer essentially.
Basically, yeah.
And I can come up with a honey-do list for you.
Exactly.
Perfect.
Okay. That's a great
worth a
concept.
Saturday. You know what I mean?
Well, yeah.
Absolutely.
Well, even for somebody that's handy.
Sure.
Because frankly, I'm not home a lot running this business.
Right.
And my sons, they can't fight their way out of a paper bag. And that's another thing. They don't teach it like they used to.
No, they do
in
not.
Schools, and it's, vocational is almost frowned upon in a lot of districts. So that skill set's evaporating. Just the little things.
Yeah, you see like folks like Micro talk about dirty jobs, and
yes.
And they don't want to. This younger generation, they don't want to do those things. They just really don't. And he talks. I listen to him quite a bit because it appeals to me that he's talking about. They got all these jobs that are coming about that they're trying to build. They're trying to build buildings for doing the
Data centers?
Stuff.
Oh,
the
data
centers.
centers.
Yeah,
Sure.
data centers. Okay.
I don't know why I couldn't think of that.
Hey, well, space
Brain
all the
blank.
time.
Yeah.
Yeah. So they're trying to build data centers. Well, they need electricians like crazy. They need plumbers. They need all these trades, and they have a way big shortage of people that are able to come in and do those things.
Well, in certain areas, those trades are now 6-figure-a-year jobs.
Well, and the problem is you need the people. You have to keep that going so that you can keep that knowledge going and keep that passed down to these generations. My son is a apprentice now as a plumber, and I'm like, this is great. This is the best thing you can possibly do. I was ecstatic when he told me about it.
Yeah.
Because it's something that. It's a trade. It's something that he can learn. And it's neat also seeing some of the things that he's learning and coming home and saying, oh, we can do this, this, and this. He's going to flush out the water heater for us. I'm like, this is the best thing ever.
It's awesome.
It's wonderful.
Well, I was sharing earlier that my mother lives in Derby, and she'll call me because the garage door squeaks. I'm not driving. Not going to do it. You gotta be a little bit. So my brother lives there too, but he has no idea how to fix anything. So part of that market, I think, when you're marketing, is you got to think about Wichita also that, for your family and Hutch, I can help take care of that. And that monthly model, that's brilliant.
It is.
I think that's something that could really take off.
It's a great idea. How many people, first of all, don't even realize that they need to change their air conditioner filter?
Yeah, absolutely.
I mean, I know that sounds silly, but there are people out there that, there's a lot of a lot of home maintenance things that you just don't even realize until it breaks down.
Well, I'm going to throw this out, Shane, that there's a peace of mind knowing that you're coming.
Yeah.
Something happens. Well, I know he's going to be here next week on Wednesday.
Yep.
And I think that's really might be the brilliance of that.
Yeah.
I'd like to help you market this.
Yeah, and there's
We'll
also
jump in and help you out a little bit.
There's also a benefit in that if there's extra things that need to be fixed, you get it at a discounted rate.
Yeah, you're not. It's not a service call.
No, it's not a service call. You get it at a discounted rate. Yeah. I'm already coming, or I can come, and you got something that needs to be fixed right now.
You're there.
What's the most common thing that people put off, do you think? Something that you go and you see a lot that people are just kind of putting off? Doesn't even have to really be anything that costs a bunch of money, because I'm sure that there's some things that you just...
I'm an AC filter guy.
Yeah?
Yeah, I forget that all the time.
Really?
I think the AC filter is a big one. Also, a service that it's on that maintenance program as well, is dryer vent cleaning.
Oh, that
dryer
is a
vent
good
cleaning
point.
is huge. It's like it's a big fire hazard to start with.
Yeah.
And plus, how many times, has your wife said, "Hey, this clothes dryer, it's not drying very good. It's full of lint, probably. It can't breathe."
Sure. And the efficiency alone, yeah. Because you pull out the screen. I'll tell you, as a kid, that was my job with my dad. We had to peel the lint off.
Yeah.
That's a great job.
So I got this cool thing that you stick onto the end of a shop vac, and it's just a big, long plastic piece, but you can get down in there and get all that junk out. It's really,
I bet he's got one of those.
Yeah. Well, you probably got it on a whole nother level, I'm guessing, right?
Well, actually, I take a whole dryer apart.
Yeah. See, it's a lot
you get
different
in there.
than...
For safety, yeah.
Yeah.
Because how many fires are caused by that?
Sure. Absolutely. Absolutely.
I'm just back on the maintenance plan. I think that's a brilliant idea.
Yeah.
What a service for Hutch.
And it's cheap too. That's what, a couple of, streaming services a month. That's $35 a month is nothing. That's a lot less than a coffee a day. Starbucks coffee's how much now?
I bought one, not from there, but like I bought a coffee. It was like $7.
$7. I spent that at $6 at Scuttlebutts.
Yeah.
And I should not have drank. I was amped. I was going to a meeting too. Kim, after the meeting's like, "I don't know what's wrong with you."
Yeah, I can't.
I said, "I've not developed a drug habit." No. And I didn't want to bump into anybody from that meeting later on in the day when I came down from my crap. But that Scuttlebutts, man, it'll get you.
Yeah.
Are you a Scuttlebutts girl or
No.
No, I
what's your fave?
like my own coffee.
The 23-cent pod is always nice at our house.
Yeah.
All right, if you had to go out for coffee, where are you going?
Sage River Market. They're a part.
Well, yeah.
Well, Save River right next door.
Yeah.
I was trying to get there, but
Yeah,
they do have a good coffee.
I don't like Starbucks at all.
No.
Starbucks has a flavor that I'm not big on.
They burn their beans, is why.
Well, is that what? So you're a coffee guy,
Coffee connoisseur.
Well,
or he doesn't like Starbucks?
I have a coffee.
Sounds like it.
I built a coffee bar in our house. So
Oh, okay. So you have a coffee bar. It feels like an invite's coming here.
Yeah.
I'm holding out. So
I have pictures.
Oh, nice.
So you're a coffee bar guy, built it yourself. Well, you're a handyman. Of course he built it.
Yeah.
He didn't have to order it from Ed.
Sure. And didn't have to go and just buy one from the store. Yeah.
Yeah. Well, Sage, I had just a black coffee over there, which at Starbucks, when you order a black coffee, they almost look like they're upset with you. Like their whole existence does not matter anymore. Sage, she goes, "We're going to brew it fresh."
They don't.
It was a great cup of coffee.
Yeah.
At
See,
Sage.
I'm a black cup. I don't take anything in mine either. I'm
Brewed coffee.
straight up.
You know
I
what
don't
I did
like
yesterday?
hot coffee.
All right,
I don't like hot coffee. I want cold coffee, iced coffee.
I'm going to go there. How many cups a day do you drink?
So, well, I have coffee every morning,
Well, you got a
Usually-
bar. You got to have it.
and usually it's 2 cups.
Okay, 2 cups.
And it's usually from Scooters.
Okay,
Oh,
a
I do like
Scooters,
Scooters.
2 cup. How many cups do you drink a day there, big
Half
boy?
a pot of coffee.
Half a pot?
every morning.
What are you looking at?
I just drink 1 cup.
All right, I'm a 2-cupper, but I
can't.
messed up yesterday. I left the second one in the coffee maker and left. Kimberly took a sick day yesterday. Get home, she stuck it in the refrigerator. It was awesome this morning.
Oh
Yeah,
no!
cold brew.
See, I don't even
yeah.
like mine room temperature. It's got to be hot. I like hot
Well, you
coffee.
have to put it over ice.
No ice. I just took it right out of the fridge.
Oh,
Or really, really cold.
Okay, I'm just gonna get dirty with you. It's a post-shower coffee. I have a pre-shower coffee, and then I have a post-shower coffee.
Okay.
That's how I roll. And then I get here, I might have one more. Depends on what the hell I got going on that day.
I used to be a full pot of coffee guy, and I was like, this
You
is
gotta cut
probably
back.
too much.
Yeah.
that is a lot.
Yeah.
A half a pot of coffee is honestly probably too much.
Okay, so the coffee bar, I'm guessing the wife drinks coffee too?
The whole family does. Yeah.
Okay, so it's a family coffee. I love this.
Well, and when we have people over, all of our friends like that. Yeah.
Yeah, that's awesome.
What a great way to, because I think alcohol, I heard from a client of ours, alcohol sales are way down.
Yes.
Young people are going to mocktails and things like that. I'm not a big drinker, but if I walked in and saw a coffee bar at somebody's house, I think that goes like the 70s bar.
Yes.
That's the social point. What a cool idea.
Yeah, I like it.
Yeah. Now, what does your honey-do list look like? Because it's just got to be either astronomical or zero because you're staying on top
Well,
of
we
it, right?
bought our house like 2 years ago, so I'm still renovating.
Okay.
Yeah.
So you've got the big honey-do list.
And
Then,
so, yeah.
Yeah.
So
It's
you can
huge.
sharpen the skills anytime.
There you go.
Got practice to do.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. You never run out of things to do when you're a homeowner, I don't think, do you?
No.
How long have you been doing this? The handyman stuff.
Well, I just started my business last year.
That's right.
In May.
You told me that.
Last year in May. This business.
Yeah.
And but I've been in, like I say, I've been in this industry for over 35 years. So
Experience is not the issue. It's just
experience is not the issue.
It's
with
entrepreneurship.
with the work piece.
Yeah.
Experience is an issue with the business piece
That
because it's a whole different animal when you're trying to throw in their marketing and doing your books and trying to scheduling and trying to appease to people that they, that this is really going to be a good deal for them. And
Well, I'm going to extend this because we met at the Salt City Brewery for Laura Meyer Dick's talk, which I enjoyed that. I thought that was a great. Were you guys there for that?
No, we didn't get to make it.
You
the
missed a good one.
Entrepreneur Connect.
Yes, and with the Startup Hutch, Graham runs that, and Christian. I'd love just to, I'll give you a couple hours of our time, and we'll go over some marketing stuff as a partner of Hutch Connect, because I think what you have is something that could benefit.
I agree.
A lot of people here in Hutch.
Yeah, and I mean, it's not just Hutchinson that we service. It's all the surrounding counties. I'll go to any of the surrounding counties around here.
My mom's going to like hearing that.
Yeah.
Yeah. Well, you could make a weekend out of it and go and hit all these different places, in
Oh, yeah.
Derby, some of these little smaller
And
towns.
I have a little postcard that I came up with, and at our last meetup, Christian told me I should use that for a mailer. He said those ought to be in mailboxes everywhere. Mm-hmm. Mm-hmm. I'm like, wow, I didn't know that was even.
It's a good idea.
thing.
Well, it's not a bad idea. Part of marketing, so learning entrepreneurship, and you guys are going through this, it's expensive. You're going to do a lot of ideas that do work, a lot of ideas that don't work, and experience such a trend. And I'm an older guy, so like my journey started in the 90s. Things have changed so much in marketing. Mm-hmm. We know how to effectively position on Facebook, where Joey knows how to effectively position on search engines, specifically Google.
Yeah.
I mean, you're crushing
AI.
You're
now.
crushing Chamber.
all the AI
Yeah.
Searches. Yeah.
And I think that's what's kind of interesting is as you build Hutch Connect, you're bringing in businesses that may not have this tool set, but we've got people in here in this community.
Yes, everybody can kind of play off of everybody else's strengths.
Is it an ecosystem? Is that what we're trying to create?
Yeah, honestly. I mean,
it's what it's become for sure.
That's what I had to get a new HVAC system. The first thing, and I've got partners that reach out to me religiously saying, hey, I need this. Do we have this on Hutch Connect? And it's not even necessarily for a discount. It's a lot of people want to support local businesses. They really do.
Yes.
But they have a problem. If you go in and Google, well, maybe not so much anymore. If you go in and Google a certain service, though, you're going to get who knows what. You might get stuff from Arizona.
Oh, yeah.
You know what I mean? Google is serving this stuff up to you based on what Google is getting paid for, right? It's not serving it up to you as something that maybe is useful, right? Like that's not necessarily the most important thing to Google. It should be, right? That's the most important thing to you, but it's not necessarily the most important thing to Google. So it's hard to find something like that where you know what you're getting into. And it's I talked with Mike with Salt City HVAC. It's not only about finding something local, but it's also about finding somebody that you trust. So I think that's another big component of it.
It is, and for you, you're in my home.
Yes,
and that's something that I, want to feel comfortable with. That, or you're in my mother's home. I want to feel comfortable with that, and I think that's part of that connection is what you're doing right now is you get your face out there, get your voice out there, and your story is fascinating. Because you're like me, you're not a spring chicken, and you're starting a business what a phenomenal risk and neat that you've got that mindset that you're attacking it. So I'm impressed with that.
It's a lot of fun.
Yeah.
You'll end up being happy with the journey no matter what in entrepreneurship.
Yep. I agree.
And bringing your wife on board, that's big. I have Kimberly here every day, and we'll talk about it, but like the first business, she was detached.
Yeah.
And it was tough to come home sometimes because, it's a battle.
Yeah.
Some days.
Yeah.
Fighting those, darn it. Don't get employees. Stay away from those.
Yeah.
They're the worst part of business, I'm telling you right now.
Yeah. Yeah.
So what's, you got the 3 tiers. We only talked about one. What's the other 2 tiers that you have?
So that's the select tier.
Okay.
And then you have the premium tier.
Premium.
And then the elite tier, I believe.
Okay.
That's what they're called.
What's my price point on those each month?
Okay. So the next one up is, I believe, 70.
Okay.
And the next one up after that is 90.
Again.
So so the elite is actually it goes beyond the other 2 in that every single month I'm spending 2 hours in your home, and I am doing hands-on work as opposed to just looking at things and saying, hey, okay, and here's what you need, and I'll do this and I'll do that. You're 2 hours, and so
That's worth it right there.
yeah.
Oh, yeah. Absolutely.
You're going to pay.
And I got a monthly checklist that every single month we're getting something done every single month. And so you're getting at least 4 filter changes, and we're hitting everything. We're doing the garbage disposal, we're doing all the ventilation, we're checking the roof, we're checking the attic, we're checking everything. We're cleaning out the vac of the refrigerator.
Yeah.
Changing the filter. We're doing sump pump. We're doing the
all the stuff
all
we
the
should
stuff
be
that you
doing
should be
ourselves.
I know.
doing.
I'm like, okay.
Yeah.
Well, like,
And then we're out in the garage. You got your garage doors, and they rah, 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 rah. Well, we're out there getting those things to where they don't do that anymore.
I'm having that problem right now.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's
I'm thinking
Yeah.
a lot of
It's a
lube,
lot
but
of
I might be
stuff.
on the wrong track
Yeah.
on that deal. No pun intended.
well, it's the right kind. You got to use the right kind.
Well, I've got kinds. I just don't know the right kinds. But that's where you come in, and you're paying for that expertise because you can come in and fix something in a half hour that would take me 4 hours.
Sure.
I think there's value to that.
I agree.
The other thing I'm going to throw this out. My grandmother, we had somebody come in and check up on things from time to time. And it was so valuable for her, just that peace of mind. But he became her buddy,
Yeah.
and
I'm sure.
For just to have somebody she knew she could call whenever it broke. So,
Well, wasn't there some kind of show where there was the handyman came in and he was like a big part of the show, wasn't he? Isn't there a show like that?
there's
Not
probably
Facts
been.
of Life or something, but
I just
I don't know why
jumped
I'm
to
thinking,
I
like,
just
Three's
jumped to
Company?
Bob
Yeah.
Newhart, the Newhart show.
Okay.
And I know it's not
Oh.
right, but his other brother Daryl
Are you
might have
thinking
been
about
there.
good times?
I don't know. Maybe I don't know.
Good time.
Seemed like there was some.
Good
You
times.
should know all the handyman stars of,
Yeah.
of yesteryear. That's awesome.
Yeah.
I even
Position
thought of
yourself
him.
that way.
Well, I'd hit him with the questions.
Okay. So do you? I'm not sure you were in here and kind of heard it. So you get the benefit of hearing the question and knowing exactly which one you're going to get. But what's been your least favorite and your most favorite thing about running a business so far?
My most favorite thing about running a business has been making all of the connections that I've been making that I would have never got to meet all the wonderful people I'm meeting.
Yeah.
And then the second part to that is hearing people's stories.
Mm-hmm.
I would have never gotten into like listening to people's stories about how they started their business or that. It just fascinates me. Every week in entrepreneur class, we get somebody that comes in and they tell their story and they're there to help you, and they're like, it's so beneficial. And so the least part of running my business right now is just not having any business.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's just been such a dry winter. and it just, I got nothing coming in. And trying to just do all the marketing and all that, trying to put it out there. And what I think is a wonderful thing, to make it to where it's edible for somebody to say, yeah, I need that.
Yes.
That's hard for me to like grasp the concept of, yeah.
Well, marketing is messaging, and it's how you deliver that message. And so everybody has their strengths. How you communicated to me, I got there quickly, but you got to tie that emotional piece to it, like just the peace of mind that I know I got you coming once a month. That there's value to that.
When you're looking
and that's
for
what
an
you sell.
You've got an ICP, you know, an ideal client. An ideal client would be somebody around my age, right, or older, that understands the fact that they need to get this stuff done. Because Joey in his 20s and his 30s was not really caring about that kind of stuff. I've been a homeowner for a while. I've lived in this house for almost 20 years now. And I'm just starting to get into the spot to where I'm like, okay, I need to get on top of this stuff. Been putting it off for too long. So I think that that's a big part of it, right? You need to find those people that know that they need to get it done, and don't really realize that they can have somebody that can come into the house and do this stuff.
Yeah, Abby and I have been talking about you slacking a little bit. So for $35 a month,
yeah, that's nothing.
$70 a month, $90 a month, and the third tier, 2 hours.
Yeah.
Lots getting done in 2 hours if you know what you're doing.
Yeah, absolutely.
Because that's like 8 hours of my time.
That's not just changing batteries in the smoke detector either. That's real.
Dang it, I need to do that.
Something
Say something. God almighty, why did you do that? Now I'm not going to sleep tonight. I'm thinking about those batteries.
They have smoke detectors that don't have batteries now.
Yeah.
Really?
Yeah. They also have smoke detectors that are a CO2 and smoke detector
That's what we have.
that are a 10-year battery.
Yes, I've seen those. I
We
bought
have one
those.
wired into the house too, actually.
Yeah,
and they can
I've
wire
seen
it
that.
in
My
the
parents have it wired into their house. Me, I need a damn battery now. I'm
you
going to
go.
be thinking about that. So, thank you, Joey. So, what's your question for an entrepreneur coming in?
If you could do it all over again, starting your business, what is something you would change and what is something you would keep?
Boy, if you had an hour and a half, I'd go ahead and answer that for you. There's so much in hindsight. Hindsight is an enemy of progress. And a lot of times you just got to eat it and move on in business. Like you'll look at this winter and the struggles of it a year from now, and it won't bother you. But while you're in it, you cannot think about it. You just got to keep moving forward. Greatest line ever. If you're falling flat on your face, at least you're moving forward.
Well, right. And don't you learn the most from those failures than you do from everything just being smooth sailing? I mean,
well, and you start to process things differently, and comfort in a business is an enemy too.
Sure.
And so I like people being around me to challenge me. Kimberly's a challenging person to be around in business. Wyatt is hella challenging. You've met that cat, my 18-year-old now.
Yeah.
But I like that. I want people to challenge, say that seems stupid. Why are you doing that? And then you find out, it was kind of stupid.
That's why I like throwing things out there and seeing what sticks. Because you just don't. If you just continue to do what everybody else has done, you're gonna get the exact same results as everybody else is getting.
Yeah.
So you have to change things up. We try to do all kinds of different stuff. Some of it works. Some of it, admittedly, does not work at all.
Yeah.
You're throwing the spaghetti against the wall, just seeing if it sticks.
Sometimes it does.
And I think what he's got Shane, what you got with the monthly, I really think that's a fun piece to market. I think that's a neat challenge. Abby, would you go on the monthly?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, for sure.
Wouldn't it make sense?
Yeah.
I'm not throwing this out. I don't know if you know any like single mothers. Boom.
Yeah. Well, like
that
my
would
mom.
be a really good one, actually.
My little sister is 19 and my mom's like officially an empty nester.
Yeah.
And, having somebody to do those things for her would be good.
Yeah.
I think it's great.
Well, get excited. We're all here to help you and be part of this ecosystem.
Yeah.
Yeah. I would Stay Your Way just had an opening in Wichita for their new office they have there. I dropped off 2 packets for the home service maintenance program for them to market for their folks at their
That's a great way to do it.
in.
And yeah, we've got a few connections. We need to sit down and just, we'll schedule a couple hours, come in to spend some time with us. Next week would probably be ideal if you have some time. Come in here. We'll bang out some ideas. That'd be kind of fun.
Yeah.
I think I'd enjoy doing that.
It is a good business model, especially for that, for what the type of service that you're getting. And it's cheap too. I mean, you might want to think about those prices a little bit.
Well, it's a starting point.
Sure.
Being as it's a new business and I'm trying to build the clientele. So,
well, from experience, let me tell you, sometimes you get in over your head a little bit when you offer stuff a little bit cheaper, and then you're struggling to stay afloat. So
I just need to know how to upload this picture to my Facebook. That's all I needed. I'll give you a call. You can upload it to my Facebook.
Yeah.
So, well, thanks for joining us. This is a fun podcast. Great business model. You're going to have success. Just grind it out.
Yep.
Fight the battle. And Abby,
Yes.
Talk to Mom. Let's get a first client on that deal.
Yeah.
I like that idea, Joey.
She will actually be in town on Saturday, so
We're just going to have to sit her down. We're going to do an intervention, a handyman intervention.
She'll listen
Is that
to
what we're going
me.
to call it? Handyman?
Yeah. She doesn't really have a choice. She'll listen to me.
Just look at her and say, it's direct deposit. You'll be fine.
my children call me Shaun Builder.
Shaun Builder.
Shaun the Builder.
Yeah.
Shaun the Builder. You got the.
Can you fix
the
it? Yes, he can.
Oh, there. We got a new angle on this.
Yeah.
Well, thanks a lot. Great podcast, guys. Thank you.
Thank you.
A lot of fun.
All right.